los amigos.
Hello, everyone from C-Rod Sports. It's a pleasure to be here with you guys for Sunday Night Football. It's the Los Angeles Football Club facing San Diego Football Club for the second time in their history. San Diego got the best of us the first time we met. What's up to Sebastian? Let's freaking go. Yeah, for real. Let's go because today, when the season calendar came out, everyone circled certain dates. Of course, El Tráfico's always one at the Digs, at BMO, and then there's the maybe the San Jose game at Levi Stadium, but the San Diego matches were ones that everyone's circled in their calendars. And let me see if I can hear myself. Yeah, I can hear. And they circled it. Why? Because it's San Diego, new team on the block, and it's a team that in the past 5 years, the rivalry between the Dodgers and the Padres have heated things up. That now an MLS expansion team from San Diego has brought that same intensity, the same talking smack on social media in the stands. There was some unfortunate scenes at the San Diego game last time LAFC went down there, and so it carried on. But no one expected that today, August 31st, would be even more special than just playing San Diego. Today is the home debut for LAFC's newest player and the greatest Korean player and athlete of all time, Son Heung-min. BMO Stadium is packed. You don't see it so packed before a game. It is packed. There's no one can fit through there because everyone wants to see Son Heung-min. Let's get this dub. And yeah, San Diego are held back by injuries. LAFC is held back because of Steve Cherundolo. All right, so let's just dive into the starting 11, and we'll go with the visitors, San Diego. Dos Santos at goal, one of the best goalkeepers in Major League Soccer. McVeigh, Dua, McNair, and Bombino, former LAFC player, that's on loan. And then there's this, big fight because I think Bombino may go to Europe after this season. The one LAFC, let go. Godoy, Verskov and Verskov and De La Torre in the midfield for San Diego, and up front, MVP candidate Dreyer, Balakari, and El Chucky Lozano. Chucky that's been linked to LAFC. Was linked to LAFC for multiple seasons, but he ends up going to San Diego. Criticized by the Mexican media, but I think for Chucky Lozano, this was the move for him. This was the spot. It had to be MLS because he wasn't getting many minutes in Europe. He's getting his minutes here in MLS, so he gets his chance. For LAFC, Hugo Lloris at goal with Sergi Palencia Tafari, and making his first starting appearance is Porches wearing jersey number 5, and Artem Smolyakov as the left back. For LAFC in the midfield, not counting Timothy Tillman, Ryan Hollingshead is out for yellow card accumulation. I believe it's the same for Timothy Tillman. In the midfield is Schwarner, Segura as a CDM. This is peak Steve Cherundolo ball. Eddie Segura as a defensive midfielder, and Marky Delgado, the Glendora native. And I say because I'm one from Glendora, so there's that strong connection, right? And up front, David Martinez, Son Heung-min, and Denny Vuanga, the three up front. LAFC signed a winger this week, so this means that at some point, maybe next week or in a few weeks, we're going to see LAFC's newest winger, Baluta, who will be, they had to make a move right there, knowing how, David Martinez and Ordaz lack ability there sometimes. And LAFC went all in this transfer window, and all in because they paid the high fee for Son Heung-min to come to MLS. It's paid off. I think he's already sold over $100 million of jerseys. It's the number one highest jersey sales all across the United States and the world. Everyone wants to grab the Sun Heung-min jersey, and why not? This week I was just thinking and seeing the Inter Miami and Orlando game, how toxic those Messi fans are, and then we get these Sun Heung-min fans coming to LAFC. They're so nice. They're so sweet. They're trying to understand Dolo ball. They're trying to understand the background of each player. I think we're so lucky we got a player like Sonny, and man, it hopefully he can shine. He's only going to shine maybe with Steve Cherundolo for a few months before we get a new head coach next season. But he's paid off already. An assist against New England. He drew a penalty in his debut against Chicago, and he finally scored his first goal last weekend against FC Dallas, a free kick beauty. And in a game that saw LAFC tie against FC Dallas, a disappointing draw, but there's not. We feel numb to it now when we tie against teams that we should be beating, or we lose to some teams that we shouldn't lose to, and it's all peak Steve Cherundolo ball. So as we get ready, let's read some other comments. We have Bruce Messi fans are purely spoiled children with no discipline, right? Exactly, and we saw it, at the end of the Leagues Cup final game. And Messi didn't do it. I didn't see Messi, but Messi and company, they're always, Luis Suarez went and choked Obed Vargas. A huge fight broke out. It's crazy. Now I want to give a special shout out to my beautiful girlfriend that's sitting right next to me and joining me in this game. And look, this is her hand right here. LAFC will display the 3252 logo tifo. No logo, no tifo prepared for this game. I think they're sending some shots that it's San Diego, and the tifos are meant to be used against the Galaxy, against Carson. And, well, we're about to be ready. LAFC will wear their black and gold jerseys. Referee for today is Philip Dujic. It's crazy to me because, now it kind of makes sense. But Denny Boanga should be getting some MVP votes too. 14 goals for him with 5 assists. Dreyer has 13 goals, 15 assists. I think, the stats from Dreyer are really nice, but Boanga should be up there. And we are officially underway at BMO Stadium. 90 minutes of pure emotions as the black and gold will attack the south end goal in their black and gold jerseys. And San Diego, all white, they'll attack the north end goal as Bombino will play backwards to McNair. And a packed BMO Stadium to watch number 7 play his first home game for the black and gold. Sun Heung-min, the former Hotspurs player, the former Tottenham player, now in black and gold colors as San Diego attacks quickly. Tafara gets in front of this pass, gets rid of it before he gets brought down there by Chucky Lozano, and it's going to be a foul. And the Dale black and gold chants are playing. Sorry, I forgot to put them, and I forgot to put this screen. So there we go. This game is officially Dale. Yeah, we're showing who the best fans are. Yeah, I went on Game Time, and the tickets are like for the next few games. It's 150 plus. Gotta have some luck on the giveaways. On the giveaways that I've entered. I'm called Jacob. So LAFC is going to come out in a back 3 line as I see Segura dropping with Tafari and Porches. So yeah, I think it's going to be a back line of 3, and Smoliakov and Palencia are going to join the midfield. And here's a long ball looking for no one. The closest player was David Martinez. Every seat is worth 50 plus, and you got seats for the Toronto game, and I should have got seats for the Carlos Vela game, but never did I think that Sun was going to join the team and the tickets were going to skyrocket. Here for Sonny is nearly taking the ball away from McNair. The fans start getting on their feet as San Diego's coming out playing out here with De La Torre. Here's a pass forward looking for Chucky Lozano as Tafari pushes Lozano, and it's going to be a foul and a free kick incoming for San Diego. Their first game at BMO Stadium. We'll see how they deal with the atmosphere. It's really rare to see teams that have dealt with the atmosphere at BMO Stadium really well. Yeah, I think one of the few teams that can get, that appreciation is Seattle. 2 playoff wins here against LAFC, against this atmosphere. Gotta give them credit. So here's a Dreyer. He's going to drive this ball in as the referee is giving some instructions. With the 32-52 chanting Lloris on his line. Here's Dreyer. Here's that nice in-swinging ball. It hit Smoliakov and straight to Lloris. Well, there's Hugo with his first intervention on what could have been an own goal. Hugo Lloris had a difficult game at San Diego. The whole team had a difficult game. 30 minutes into that game in San Diego, and they were losing 3-0. LAFC was able to storm back and score 2 goals in the first half. Smoliakov with a beautiful long distance shot, and Chinggis Unda with a tap in to make the game interesting. 3-2 at the end. In the second half, LAFC was not able to tie that game, and San Diego took home all 3 points. Ended up winning that game 3-2. If LAFC win, perfect weekend. I hope so. It's been quite a while since I was able to get my free chicken sandwich. I kind of want to get my free Chick-fil-A sandwich. Here's Sonny putting pressure. Santos plays it with McNair with the high pressure from LAFC. That was right there. David Martinez. Here's this ball chipped over the middle. Valencia. Oh, it was Delgado who ended up tripping Verskov. 5 vibes. Sebastian went to the SD game. Yeah. The 32-52, loud as always. Look at this long ball. Looking for little Chucky Lozano, but Lloris playing really high up his box. Able to get it. Quickly goes out to Artem Smoliakov. And Smoliakov trying to play through to Buanga. And Buanga beat by Dua right away. Dua dances around Buanga. And Dua loses the ball. It's going to be a throw, and Dua stopped thinking the foul was going to be called. And as I was looking at the referee waiting for his decision, he ends up calling a foul. The fans chanting. Another throw and incoming here for LAFC. Should expect a lot from Denny. This San Diego team right now, number 1 in the West. Such an impressive season for them. First place with 54 points. It's quite an impressive season for the debutants. Won last 6 matches on the road. Longest streak in MLS this season for San Diego. So it's a team that knows how to play on the road. But, well, here's a long ball looking for Martinez. Inside, Davi Martinez. Picked away by McNair as the young Venezuelan star got in behind, and he couldn't finish. And that was a nice run from David Martinez. And here's Porches on the ball. Plays it out wide to Palencia. San Diego defending well. Here's a pass to Sonny, and Sonny was offside. As the flag goes up on the near side. LAFC hoping the moves they made can help them make a deep playoff run. Valencia. Oh, that's a foul. As it did look like one as De La Torre went down. So they play quickly with Dua, and Dua can play out wide towards McVeigh. Here's Godoy, jumping and getting the ball. Go back to Godoy. Godoy will play it backwards to McNair. Dua has to get rid of the ball as De La Torre had to come down and get the ball. And now Bombino was with the LAFC 2 team for the past few seasons. Sonny nearly taking the ball away from Godoy. Had a heavy touch. Smoliakov clearing this long pass. Dreyer on the ball. Dreyer running backwards. Able to find Bombino. Bombino wants to hit it. Bombino will try to play towards Dreyer. Here's the middle pass. Dreyer trying to go inside. Porches his speed. Here's the shot straight at Lloris, who punches it out. Porches speed right there as the ball took a weird angle going against his force. Here's San Diego. They love to have possession of the game, and they are doing it right now with De La Torre. Godoy on the ball. With Verskov. Sonny putting pressure now on Dua. Verskov on the ball, back towards McNair. See how LAFC does in this game. First home game since what, the Leagues Cup? Or, oh man, it's been a while since LAFC played a home game. And since the Tigres game. Here's this pass to the lines, and here's De La Torre. De La Torre with his cross. Porches deflects it, and there's Lloris. And I think LAFC's last home league game was against the Galaxy. A disappointing 3-3 draw. Long ball, Dua. Chesting it down and then playing it back was Godoy to Dos Santos, and Dos Santos towards McNair. San Diego comes out playing, and San Diego, they're not afraid of going with the through ball. They've attempted so many through balls and completed nearly like 80 or 70% of them. Malakari out wide towards Dreyer. Dreyer, here's his cross. Porches clears, and it's going to be a San Diego throw in. A dangerous team, 54 points. Porches made his debut last weekend against Dallas. Smoliakov was looking for Denis, but Denis was nowhere close. As here's San Diego back on the ball. Dreyer trying to get past Delgado, couldn't do so. Showing air with pressure, and is able to lay it off to Denis. And here's Buanga, Sonny on the ball, showing air now to Martinez, who has Palencia running to his right. And here's Sergi on the ball. Sergi attacks, got Palencia. He'll play towards Martinez. Martinez across, and it's blocked away into a corner kick. Nice play there from LAFC coming on the counter. Really smart from both Palencia and Martinez. And we'll get a free corner kick, and I believe Artem Smoliakov should go and take this one. Put Pachuca in difficult moments in that game, but it's Sonny who's going to take this corner kick. No wonder huge roar from the fans was heard right now. The referee not letting them play now. They will. It's got Buanga in short. A lot of Korean flags at BMO Stadium. So I think Sonny is going to go directly to the box. So San Diego is defending well. Here's Sonny's cross into the box. It's cleared out. LAFC back on it with Martinez. Martinez, no one went back to get themselves onside, and now Delgado has to play it out to Martinez. David now with this nice looping ball looking for Tafari. Tafari kept it in play. And no, it did go out. Not a great first touch from Tafari as Martinez switched the play. Was able to send a ball across, but the ball ended up going out. Oh, well, Portland too, huh? Portland has been another team that plays comfortable here at BMO. Here's Santos under pressure by Sonny. Here's McVeigh coming out with Verskov. Yeah, that 2021 when Portland beat us twice here at BMO. I mean, the Galaxy. I mean, excuse me, pardon me. Seattle with those two playoff wins here at BMO Stadium against us. That it's just respect to them. And as an MLS fan, you also have to appreciate what Seattle has done, which Metzer always setting such a high standard and being so consistent every single season. It's incredible. Delgado on the ball. And Markey has to play it back to Porches. No one out on the right side. We'll change the chant. Here's this chip ball. Dua clears Sal. Ball on Verskov. And Verskov wants to go long as LAFC started to build some possession. Lozano. De La Torre under pressure. Ball taken away here by Porches. And Choiner goes back to Tafari. Tafari serving his options. Tafari, emergency center back, was signed in the off season, but finally getting minutes because of Aaron Long's Achilles injury. Here's Porches, nice, beautiful ball towards Sonny. Sonny on the ball, on the right wing. Needs some help. Sonny drives in between two players, lays it to Martinez. Had to get rid of it as he had a player from San Diego crashing down on him. It was Chucky Lozano. Porches. Valencia making this run. Beautiful pass from Porches. Here's Sergi. Here's the ball towards Delgado. Delgado trying to switch the play over towards Smoliakov. And Smoliakov, Segura, Choiner. How wide? Smoliakov looking Buanga inside. Buanga looking for the shot. Buanga tries to fire and ends up hitting some San Diego players and does get a shot away, but not the best one. Martinez picking the pocket of Chucky Lozano, and the long ball is going to fall for Porches. Steve Cherundolo applauds on his box. Porches. How wide? Palencia. Martinez. Martinez chipping this ball, looking Buanga! Of course, it had to be him. 99 problems, but then he ain't one. LAFC strike first. It's always Denis. Don't forget about him. Don't forget about Buanga. These past few seasons, LAFC's success has been on the right foot of Denny Buanga, and on this beautiful chip pass by the Venezuelan star, Davi Martinez, to find Buanga and chip it over Santos. And LAFC strikes first here at BMO Stadium. In one of the most anticipated games here at BMO Stadium this season. It gets the party started. And we'll give it to him in the 16th minute. Buanga was onside. It was a perfect run. Yo, I think I did too. I think I did too. Santos under pressure again. Chucky Lozano. Look at that from Chucky. As he tackled down Porches. He was trying to win possession there. Martinez gets the start today. Gets an assist. I mean, this kid, whenever he wants to, he shows his talent. And I mentioned that against Tigres when he had his brace. Whenever the kid wants to, he will show his talent. And that assist was one beautiful. Again, Chucky with another dirty tackle on Porches. Yeah, I mean, the referee has to talk to him and should see a yellow card. I mean, that's the second foul in the past 90 seconds he's committed on Porches. And he sometimes wonders why he hasn't been called up to the Mexican national team. I mean, it's things like that. Here's the header backwards towards Dos Santos, and Dos Santos wanted to come out playing short. So LAFC strikes first here at BMO Stadium ever since they took command of the game, ever since they started getting possession, started putting San Diego in their own half. It's now San Diego who will have to look for this game. And I mean, it's 18 minutes, long ball. Look at Dreyer. And Tafari sticks his foot out and is able to poke that ball away. Hopefully we don't see LAFC drop back and defend. We don't want to see dollar ball against San Diego. I want to get a free chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A tomorrow. I want to take my girlfriend to Chick-fil-A and enjoy a free chicken sandwich. Long ball. As Porches wanted to look for Buanga. Unable to connect in that opportunity. As here's Dua. Verskov. Back into McNair. And McNair across to Dua. Buanga's first goal since the Chicago game earlier this month. That goal that tied the game 2-2. Ended up in a 2-2 draw. What used to be Toyota Stadium. Verskov on the ball. Across midfield, Godoy on it. San Diego moving the ball around nicely. I like how they're passing the ball and how they're building possession right now. Godoy. LAFC has to be alert defensively. Godoy. Sonny was coming down to put pressure on Verskov. And there's Godoy chipping this one up. Palencia heads away. Porches heads it back towards Delgado. Delgado towards Palencia. Palencia has to get rid of it and then gets fouled again by Chucky Lozano. Yeah, you have to book him now. That's already 3 or 4 fouls that Chucky Lozano has committed. At some point, the referee has to show a yellow. Andres Dreyer, 30-goal contribution this season. San Diego hit the lottery with this player. Everyone thought it was going to be Chucky Lozano, but no. Chucky has had his moments, but it's Dreyer. That player that San Diego hit the lottery with has done all the success that San Diego has early on has been thanks to him. CJ Dos Santos. They sit with McNair. At some points, I just feel that Martinez is playing too behind Sonny on the pressure. Verskov, McNair. And here's San Diego running up forward with Dua. Dua on the ball, just looking for a long ball. Buanga putting the pressure. Godoy under pressure. And Dua tries to play it through, turns it over, showing air, out towards Martinez. Martinez looking for Sonny. Sonny gets the ball taken away from him, but Buanga is back on it and then try to dribble around a few players. Couldn't do so. Verskov, nice shield there by Segura. And now the ball out wide towards Palencia. And here's Sergi on the ball. Sergi turns, will play back to Porches. Porches, Markey. Back to Porches, and Porches to safety with Tafari. We'll change the chant again. Lloris, long ball looking for Palencia. Slight push on McNair. No foul call there by the referee. Bombino to play back to CJ Dos Santos. LAFC applying this high press because they've seen the past few games that San Diego has been vulnerable in that position. The goal that San Jose scored, I believe it was San Jose, because they took the ball away from San Diego inside their 18-yard box and scored an easy goal. Verskov. Ball play towards Dua. LAFC has sort of slowed down with the high press. The line is still in San Diego's half. Not as a huge high press situation. Godoy on it. And they got the goal they wanted. Godoy trying to switch it over. Smolyakov able to cut it off. Segura. Choinier. Nice ball out wide towards Sergi Palencia. Palencia will go backwards with Porches. I'm liking what I'm seeing with from Porches. You know, his passes, especially the long balls, have been really accurate. Segura, Tafari. Now LAFC center backs under pressure, and Porches has to get rid of it. And Cherundolo says, all right, that's okay. San Diego defending well, and LAFC was able to strike on a chipped pass from Martinez to Boanga. That's something they're probably going to be betting on all game. Dua. His forward pass, it was a short one. Picked up there by San Diego. With McNair. Godoy. Verskov. Verskov to Godoy. Godoy will go backwards. He wanted to open it wide to Bombino, but backed up last minute. Verskov with Godoy. Cherundolo giving strong instructions. Godoy back to Dua. And San Diego has the ball. And we're starting to see peak Steve Cherundolo ball. LAFC's defensive line is really high up. Valencia will try to cover this ball as Bombino is trying to get on it, and they get a goal kick. Valencia got a slight touch on it, but no. He was able to defend it well. You know, this LA against San Diego rivalry has been so heated since 2020 when the Dodgers and the Padres faced each other in the NLDS. As Palencia, nice ball inside, looking Boanga! He missed it wide. He had to get a shot away quickly. He did so, but was unable to put it on target. As Palencia with a nice, beautiful pass to Boanga. And Boanga, slight heavy touch, but had to get a shot away right away. As I mentioned, since the 2020 NLDS and the whole 2020 MLB season, the LA and San Diego rivalry was so intense. The Dodgers swept the Padres that season. Then in 2021, it carried over with fans now in the stands. And though the Padres missed the postseason, the rivalry was still intense. 2022, the Padres and the Dodgers facing the NLDS again, and again this time the Padres beat the Dodgers in 4 games. Pardon me. In such a heated rivalry, and the whole season it was the same. Dodgers owning the Padres in that 2022 season, but in the playoffs it was different. In 2023, the rivalry was heated as always. Didn't play each other in the playoffs, and then it was a last season. When the Dodgers won the World Series, they faced again in the NLDS, and the Dodgers beat them in 5 games. The Padres had them on the verge of elimination, went scoreless for 24 innings, 27 innings. Dodgers beat them. Here's Porches. Here's the nice looping ball, and again another weird deflection. It's a corner kick for San Diego. And in that season, it went down to the last 2 weeks of the MLB season for the Dodgers to clinch the West over San Diego. And right now, it's been heated. They just played 2 series a few weeks ago. The Dodgers swept the Padres here at home, and then Dodgers lost 2, but did get the last game. They won that last game against San Diego, And as of right now, they have a 2-game lead over the Padres in the National League West. So that rivalry, has carried over here to LAFC and San Diego FC. Knowing San Diego it's 1 game away. It's this game away from sweeping all California teams. Here's this corner kick, and it's cleared out. It's going to be picked up by San Diego. Here's a shot from distance, and it goes wide. Here's San Diego on the ball. 28 minutes. Now it's been all San Diego since LAFC got their goal. We've seen this multiple times. Has it worked out all the times? I don't think so. Here's San Diego with Dreyer in the center circle. Pushed there by Choinière. Former Montreal player. They used to be called the Impact. McVeigh. Nice ball there from Chucky out wide. Can his teammate get to it? I think it's Godoy. And he is brought down. The ball is still in play. Godoy and now Palencia fighting for dear life in the corner. And it's going to be an LAFC throw-in, and the fans in that corner, they start celebrating and start getting on the San Diego players' heads. Mentioned right now the rivalry that LA and San Diego has, both sides can say it's not a rivalry, and as an LA person, I hate San Diego people from San Diego. Dodger fans hate people from San Diego. Galaxy and LAFC fans hate the people from San Diego. San Diego hates LA people. It is what it is. It's a heated rivalry, and right now it's at its peak. Delgado, Choinière, and that's a foul from Verskov, who's strongly screaming at the referee. He got so red. The kid is white, and he turned so red screaming at the referee right there. And is it a foul? It is a foul. Does he get the ball? He gets the ball after he locks Choinière with his left foot, and the referee now screams. And now Lozano gets back on. Lozano has to be booked. Again, Lozano in the middle of every single decision the referee has made. So Verskov and the referee talking. He's pointing 6 fouls or something. I'm not sure what he's trying to tell the referee. Long ball cleared out by San Diego, picked up by LAFC again with Choinière. Choinière covers the ball, spins, finds Smolyakov to Choinière, and Choinière will play it backwards to Segura. Marquis on the ball. Marquis chipping it for Palencia. Palencia looking across for Sonny just behind them. Dua on the ball. McVeigh. Wanga with the pressure. McVeigh clears it only as far as Segura. Segura on it. Back to Palencia. Marquis on the ball. It's really tight. The game is physical. It's intense. And just as always, San Diego trying to suck up to Big Bro. As always, right? Choinière. Choinière. Smolyakov on it. And now a foul called. And San Diego tries to play quick, but the referee won't let them. So we'll change the chant here to a call to arms. And a 1-0 lead here from LAFC. McNair. Dreyer came down to get it. We'll open it wide to Bombino. Palencia up to defend them now. As Martinez starts carrying over. What I've seen so far, both LAFC and San Diego, they're on man coverage. Football season is back. College football is back. Next weekend, it's all about NFL. They're man coverage. Every player has a player designated that they're defending. It's probably why Buanga and Martinez are playing just under Sun. Here's a long ball looking for Chucky Lozano inside. Chucky, shot deflected and in. And Chucky Lozano tries to get in the 32-52 heads. And Chucky scores for San Diego. Well, LAFC defense broke down here. San Diego with their quick passes. At some point, it was going to happen, right? And we just stayed back. You know, Steve Cherundolo has given up possession right there. Tafari just took a bad angle. And Tafari was the one. Again, Tafari. He did the same against Dallas last week. And he deflects a shot into the back of the net. Chucky is just smart. Gets in the box. And I don't think Lloris was even going to save that shot as Chucky scores. Tries to get in the 32-52, and I just hope they throw a beer right at his head and break his head open. Though they're going to review for possible offside, but I don't think there's anything to be reviewed. I think Chucky is onside. We'll just play on. Now we play on. So 1-1. Now we'll see if LAFC gets back on the ball. They gave San Diego possession since LAFC scored. LAFC has not been dangerous since that moment. And they just keep paying the price. Dua on it. Godoy. Verskov. Dreyer, his pass deflected. And now Sonny. And Sonny nutmegs the defender and then gets fouled from behind. Dreyer right in the middle of it. As Sonny, a hesitant move, was able to nutmeg his opponent and then shielded the ball to draw the foul. Smolyakov. Also, I want to give kudos to San Diego. I mean, they have defended well. I mean, both sides have been defending well. That it had to be a long ball over the top of the defenders to beat both lines of defenses and score. Buanga on the ball. Cuts it around one. Here's Denis. Denis inside the box. Draws a corner kick. As he went down looking for a penalty as always. But a corner kick incoming for LAFC as now with the ball. He will try to make something happen, and Sonny will take this corner kick. A lot of fans get on their feet. Sonny scored a beautiful Olympico against Manchester United last season. Let's see if he can do one here. Sonny, he tries the in-swinger back post looking for Segura. Was unable to finish the chance. But Sonny went for the Olympico. That's just beautiful. He had CJ Dos Santos beat. Bombino. Verskov. Back towards McNair. Godoy. Verskov. Back into Dua. Dua to McNair. Wonga right now playing as the 9. Godoy on it. Godoy. Out towards Bombino. Bombino, beautiful through ball. And now what? Well, Chucky Lozano try to play out wide. Now, as I criticized him at the beginning on, sometimes his attitude and how he hasn't earned a spot in the Mexican national team with Aguirre. Sonny down in some pain, but all good. But that goal as well, it's just a nice goal, and you just hope that at some point he can get it together and go back. As right now he is trying to fight for a spot in the national team and hasn't been called up. I don't know if he's been called. Look at this. Martinez nearly taking the ball away from McNair. Dos Santos hits it towards Segura. Segura wide towards Smolyakov. Smolyakov is going to let this one fly into the stands. Might have hit some fan in the head. But all good. It was showing air. Showing air or Smolyakov. Must have been Smolyakov. He has a nice left foot. It's freaking go San Diego making some noise. What's up to Julio? Hey, when I do Galaxy LAFC streams, I never get like Galaxy fans. This is like we have a San Diego fan here. What's up, Jim? You guys have had a crazy season. Respect is given, right? It's gained, and I think the team has gained it. Do I like you guys? No, I don't. But you guys have done so good this season. And here's Chouinier and Martinez flipping this ball backwards towards CJ Dos Santos, who plays it short to Dua. Vamos Gromos. McNair out wide to Bombino. Bombino, here's his pass. Careful with Godoy under pressure. Dua under pressure as well. Here's this pass. Are they going to keep it in play? Yes, they do. And here's the through ball. Player might have been offside. It was Dreyer. Flag stays down as of now. And here's De La Torre. Under hits his pass. And Palencia picks it off. Vamos Gromos, he says. Delgado on the ball. Try to play towards Martinez. Just behind him. And San Diego back on it. What I like from this game, too, it's been back and forth. It's been intense. It's been back and forth. It's not one team dominating. San Diego gets his moments. LAFC, they get their moments. This is an entertaining game so far. Last rivalry game that LAFC played was against the Galaxy, and I can say it was nowhere near entertaining. Yeah, the 3-3 draw makes it entertaining, and the goals LAFC scored, but half of the game, the Galaxy dominated. And, doesn't let the fans enjoy the game. So right now, I feel like the fans are enjoying this game. Aside from Sonny's debut at home, it's just been overall really entertaining from both sides. Julio Deza. It's up to Julio again. Says just what San Diego needed. And you guys got the Padres, and these past 5 years have shown so much support to a team, and the front office has shown support to you guys as well. And San Diego's on the ball with Chucky Lozano. Chucky, Dreyer on it. Dreyer. How wide it goes. This is De La Torre. Godoy. Verskov trying to play through. Porches clears out. And now that you guys have a, the soccer teams or football team, whatever you guys call it, with San Diego, you guys haven't disappointed. Showed up at Snapdragon. Have made it an entertaining atmosphere. Valencia turns. Valencia plays it towards Martinez. And here's Davi Martinez. Martinez playing it through towards Smoliakov. And Smoliakov, let's see what decision he makes. He will open it wide to Denis and just short. And it's picked off perfect by McVeigh. And now a foot race between him and Smoliakov. And Smoliakov did just enough to get a throw-in. Perfect defending there. I'm seeing quite a few red jerseys, red 2018 World Cup Korea jerseys in the stands. This is exactly what LAFC needed, a player like Sonny, right? They hit the lottery with Vela. Since Vela left, just felt the attendance has dropped a lot, even when the team has done good. It's just dropped, and now, with Sonny, they're getting those sales up again. Nice ball towards Martinez. Martinez out. Oh, flag is up. On who, we'll find out. It's probably on Martinez. We'll have to take a look. Did they? Well, as a Dodger fan, that's a good thing. And on the pass there from Sergi Palencia, yeah, Martinez was offside, his left foot. As a Dodger fan, I'm happy. The Dodgers won today. They walked off the D-backs. 2-game lead. Jaime Camil, as always, Mexican actor. In every LAFC game, he's always there. Dua on the ball. Dryer. How wide it goes. Dua. And even Julio, with this win, you guys sweep all California teams in your inaugural season. 6-4-6 against San Jose, the Galaxy, and LAFC. That's an impressive feat. Dua. Dryer on the ball. He goes long. Let's see. Chucky Lozano might be onside. Tafari defending, and Tafari just did enough to slow him down. And then the flag goes up. It's just crazy because on the one that Martinez was called for offside, the flag went up right away. And in this one, the whole play, you know, the assistant referee on the far end let the whole play go. And yeah, it's a clear offside. And Chucky did good because Porches stayed back. And when Porches realized, he quickly ran up right on time to keep Lozano offside. Now, Sonny was complaining about something. I couldn't see. And I've seen so many... so he didn't let LAFC play quickly. Valencia, ball in the air. So I've seen so many, Sonny fan accounts on Twitter. And they've talked about how they felt like Sonny, being a captain at Tottenham, took a huge toll on him, that he couldn't be his real self. Now, Sonny, he is a nice guy, right? You see his interviews. He's a really nice guy, but on the field, he's really mean. I think we've all seen that one clip where he gets tackled, and then he just kicks his opponent on the face, gets a red card. He's mean on the field. Smolyakov on the ball. The far side of the pitch. Showing there. And when they realized that he wasn't going to be a captain, as here's a long ball for Buanga. Brings it down nicely. Buanga fires. Blocked. Ball still in the air. CJ Dos Santos. Here's another shot. Sonny on it. Couldn't control it. LAFC back on it. David Martinez. Out towards Porches. Porches inside. Sonny. Sonny fire. Saved by Dos Santos. Yeah. Beautiful save from Dos Santos as LAFC had multiple opportunities. Sonny can hit it with both legs, and that was a nice left-footed shot curling. And Dos Santos with a beautiful face. So let's see. 45 minutes. 2 minutes of stoppage time. Incredible. Wow. So here's Sonny to take this corner kick. Another in swinger. The header is by a San Diego player, picked up by Buanga, far post. Buanga, he tries to chip a cross. It's blocked. Buanga back on it, and then the ball goes out of his foot. And they throw in for San Diego. I mentioned it pre-game. CJ Dos Santos is one of the best goalkeepers in Major League Soccer. Just like about every single player in this San Diego squad, they hit the lottery with them. And, for them to still be this good with the amount of injuries they've had, Aiden Harangi, Baird, Negri, Invarsten, Verhoeven, Kumado, just a lot of injuries. And here's LAFC attacking. Here's a through ball for Sonny, who was offside. CJ Dos Santos on it. LAFC has had, players out on injury too. Tillman is injured. Del Valle is injured. Bobasi is injured. Igor Jesus just announced, I think yesterday, that he is done for the season. An ACL injury for him. He picked up in the game against Dallas. Flag goes up, the first half has come to an end. Both San Diego and LAFC have given us an entertaining 45 minutes. Chucky Lozano comes to LA, where there's a lot of Mexican fans, and scores a goal against LAFC even celebrates it in front of the 32-52. And from the other end, it's the man that's carried LAFC for the past few years, Denny Bouanga, scoring in the 15th minute, assisted by Tavi Martinez. LAFC and San Diego will go tied at one apiece to the half, and we'll take a break and be back for the second half. So, tune in, subscribe, whatever you guys want to do, and we'll be back in 15 minutes. We're back for the second half between these two heavyweight teams, LAFC, San Diego FC. Just an incredible first 45 minutes. They have given us a great performance. And hello to everyone that's going to be tuning in for the second half. Hopefully, we have a lot of LAFC fans, but we do have some San Diego fans. And if you're a San Diego fan, then leave a comment. We already have Julio. My guy Sebastian is in love with his new form. What? You can multitask or something? Be crazy, no? Put the LAFC stream and then put my live commentary in the back. Elite. Sonny back out looking to get a goal in his first game at home at BMO Stadium in front of the 32-52. That's the goal LAFC is going to be attacking. As the referee is giving some instructions to someone. So Sonny just playing right now with the ball, places it down, and we are officially underway with the last 45 minutes of this wonderful game between San Diego and LAFC. 45 minutes left of pure emotions between these two teams. A heavyweight clash. LAFC, they have set Mobino down hurt, but everything's going to be all right. LAFC has set, a standard for expansion teams, right? An expansion team, LAFC, what San Diego is doing is, as exciting as what LAFC did back in 2018, just missing first place in that last game against Sporting Kansas City. But they have set some standard, right? We saw it with Austin, how they came, shooting right away. St. Louis, their first season was just elite, doing fabulous things. San Diego, this first season, LAFC has set some standards for now expansion teams that if you're coming to MLS, you're coming here to succeed. You're just not going to be another team that's going to be bugging. You're coming here to set a statement and say, like, hey, whenever you come down to San Diego, we're for real. Hey, whenever you come down to St. Louis, we're for real. And I think that's something in which LAFC has benefited. We can even say that LAFC got it from Atlanta United. Atlanta United has, could have been that team that did it. LAFC copied, maybe did it better in some way, staying consistent. And I think that's been a struggle for some other MLS franchises, right? Like St. Louis, they haven't been good this season. Their consistency fell. Austin's consistency, has not been there. And it's all about being consistent. And I think LAFC has done it. And what this is, they're like eighth year or seventh year of existence. They've stayed consistent. They've only missed the playoffs once. And so, if you're San Diego, that's your best wish as a new team to the league. Stay consistent. You'll find the magic. They're attacking on this left wing. Look at this. I got some Baja Blast from Taco Bell. Tried it last night. It's not bad. It's actually, it's nice. Here's San Diego with Bombino attacking that left wing. LAFC takes it away. San Diego draws a throw in. So San Diego coming out quickly. Straight at the LAFC. 48 minutes in this game. Here's Dua. We'll see what LAFC can do different in this second half. As I look for my little notebook. Here it is. Alrighty. On the bench for LAFC, you got Hassan, Nielsen, Saldana, Amaya, Holm, Raposo, Yeboah, Wibowo, and Nordas as options that can come off the bench. Maybe make an impact would be Nathan Nordas, Frankie Amaya. As here's LAFC coming out from their own back, but unable to find any of their players. They only find opponents up front. For San Diego, Cisniega, you got Pilcher, Dudu, Vasquez, Soma, Mitten, Pellegrino, Boateng, and Angel. There's options that can come off the bench. San Diego team, they play good 90 minutes. They're looking to do something incredible here at BMO Stadium. Something that's rarely done. Few teams are able to come to BMO Stadium and beat LAFC. The Vancouvers, Portland did it this season. Here's how wide it goes. Bombino, here's this cross, and this ball will go right across the 18-yard box. And Smolyakov will try to come out playing with Andres Dreyer right on his face. Segura back to Lloris and Hugo. Plays it across into Porches. Nice game, I can say, from Porches. Emergency signing from LAFC when Aaron Long came down with a Achilles injury. They had to make that move alongside some other midfield acquisitions that they made. Journier, Moro, I think. Baluta, the winger. LAFC nearly intercepted this pass, but they're able to get back on the ball. Porches will play it back to Hugo, and LAFC will try to see if this is the chance that they can come with the ball. They play out wide with Porches. Porches, Valencia, Delgado, trying to cover. There was Martinez, unable to do so. Journier pokes the ball towards Martinez, and Martinez he is fouled. And now a free kick for LAFC. I mean, I think we're just playing better without Tillman. I don't know. I feel like Tillman has been slowing us down, and maybe Igor Jesus with this decision making on the ball. I think this defensively, I love Igor Jesus, but if we see it this way, I think maybe Tillman not playing, Tillman's injury, not letting him play, can be something. And I think the reason why LAFC went out and got a few midfielders is because of Tillman. Buwanga shielding this ball. Flag stays down right now. Still Denis fighting with Dua. No help, and he starts screaming at his teammates. Unless he was screaming at the referee, but I think he was asking for some help from his teammates. Godoy chips this ball towards McNair. Truth nuke. And don't get me wrong, I think this season I've been so anti-Timothy Tillman because Tillman has shown, great stuff. I think last season Tillman was really good. He had that hot start where he was scoring left and right. He had his assists. In 23, he was good as well. And I just feel like this season something has been off with Timothy Tillman, and just hasn't been it for Tillman. I think like he only has 2 assists all year long. As is Chucky Lozano. Dreyer on the ball. Dreyer, here's this ball for Bombino. Dreyer still with space. Is he going to let this one fly? Deflected corner kick. No, goal kick. Oh, no, or corner kick. So let's see, who did this ball hit? It hit his teammate. I think it hit his teammate. It's just a natural reaction that when we see a deflection and it goes out of play, it's automatically a corner kick, right? So here's Palencia coming out from the back, looking for Davi Martinez. Turns, goes down, no foul. That's something that I haven't liked from Davi Martinez. He's quickly to go on the ground. Same with Buwanga, right? Stand your ground. Don't go down quickly because sometimes they're not going to call it. Dua, Verskov, Godoy, just good passes here from San Diego. That's just beautiful football. I just hope LAFC can go back to playing that kind of football that San Diego's playing. It breaks down defenses really well. Valencia plays it to Delgado, and Delgado looking for the run of Martinez. Can Martinez? Ooh, Heavy collision here. No foul, says the referee. Here's this pass. Was looking for Boanga. And the referee has to stop the game. Well, the pressure is going to be on CJ Santos. Heavy touch. Martinez is still down, and the referee will stop the game. It was a heavy collision between McNair and David Martinez. We'll get a replay right now where Martinez is not moving at all. Let's see. Well, the replay, it's at full speed. Oh. Look, in the collision, both players get to the ball first. The tracking leg from McNair gets Martinez, but I don't think the impact is on the tackle. I think it's on his fall. When he falls, he lands awkward. He kind of lands with his left shoulder and neck, and took a heavy hit on the turf. And he hasn't moved. So Nathan Ordaz will come in, but he hasn't moved. On the replay, he quickly grabs his left shoulder. Ordaz prays right away, hoping he doesn't get sent off or elbows an opponent. But that was a heavy hit that David Martinez took on the fall. And I'm not sure if they, oh my goodness. I don't know if they're going to call an ambulance or the little green cart that took Crepal. And just remember, David Martinez has dealt with a back injury. Not saying that it could be a back injury. It could be both. Who knows? But he missed a long time last season with a back injury. He's not moving. He's laying flat on the ground while the doctors are still trying to talk to him. Again, the hit was really strong on the left shoulder neck area as they're trying to see if Martinez can sit down on his own. Now he's moving his head, trying to swipe the sweat out of his face. Now another extra member has come in to check on Martinez. I don't think that's from LAFC nor San Diego. Yeah, 5 minutes stoppage time. Oh, it's. I'm not sure if it's going to be. I can sort of feel too that it's going to be a left shoulder injury because he felt as strong and he was out of it. He is walking, so those are good news. He is walking on his own will. He's not getting much help. But he is walking off the field. Got an assist in this game. Went all in on the 50-50 ball. Now an MLS doctor is on the field checking him in. A Kaiser Permanente doctor as well in there. And Nathan Ordaz will come in. See Toronto hooks him as Martinez is holding on to his head. The hit was so heavy on the head area. Head, neck, shoulder area, just a hard fall. No. Not a red. It didn't look like one. So Nathan Ordaz, and there was some discussion from new LAFC Sun Heung-min fans about Nathan Ordaz. I feel like if you place Ordaz as the 9, as he's played all season long, and shift Sonny to the wing, he can be a bit more productive because having Son as the 9, he's not getting the ball as much. Sonny is really good at 1v1 situations. He can beat you in pace. That's always been his strength. Put Ordaz at the 9, have Son at either wing, and he can kill it. So San Diego right now coming out of the back with the ball. Dua under pressure by Sonny. Dua nearly slips. Ball played backward to Dos Santos. Dos Santos to McNair. Ordaz putting the pressure. Nate will cook. Hopefully he does. He has been cooking this season. To the best of his ability, he's been good. Segura. Forward pass here to Shoinair. Shoinair out towards Smoliakov. Smoliakov looking for a window to send a deflected cross in the air. CJ Dos Santos collided with his own teammate. And it's going to go out for a throw-in for the black and gold as a San Diego player is down on the ground. As Ordaz, as innocent as Nathan Ordaz looks, I mean, he has that innocent face as a kid that wouldn't do nothing. You know, he can be a crash out. We saw it against Pachuca, and I think they're asking for a substitution for McNair. McNair got pushed from behind by Nathan Ordaz and collided with CJ Dos Santos. And he is holding on to that right hammy. CJ Dos Santos was the one who indicated to the training staff to make the move. So both teams had to make their first substitution on injuries. And a player for San Diego will come into the field. Exactly. He's a cubby on the outside, but the dude is a crash out. The game against Miami, he got lucky he didn't get sent off after he like slapped Falcon on the face. The one against Pachuca was cleared, elbow. And this one he pushes McNair and injures him by making him collide with his own teammate. So Sonny talking to the referee, not happy. So now the substitution is made. So McNair is out and Pilcher is in. So throwing for the black and gold as the game stopped there. Eddie Segura on the ball with all San Diego behind the ball. Now slowly pushing their lines forward as LAFC started going backwards. It's a through ball, not a great one, looking for Sonny. Picked up by Porches and played towards Delgado, and Delgado quickly back towards Tafari. Tafari, long ball, looking for the run of Ordaz or Palencia. Palencia gets there first. Palencia trying to shield the or trying to get to the ball as Pilchin quickly called into action. And Pilcher doing just enough to cover the ball. Match day 31. Incredible. Near the playoffs. At some point, LAFC has to lock in and clinch a spot. A home playoff game would be an ideal situation for LAFC. But we've seen an LAFC team that hit the road a few times. You know, Vancouver, they got a result there to eliminate them in 23. Against Seattle, they did it. So they can do it on the road. It's not so likely, but they can do it. Segura all the way back to Hugo and Lloris just outside of the 6-yard box. Segura. Artem trying to play it through for Buanga, but a nice block there by McVeigh. He read it well. Especially with Sonny, the playoff game here at BMO would be crazy. Long ball looking for Sonny. CJ Dos Santos with his head comes out right at the edge of his box. It's been him and Lloris playing so high up from their box has been incredible. Choinier on the ball, waiting for Sonny to come back on side. Let's see if he was back on side. No, the flag is up. Sonny not happy with the decision. Neither are the fans. And yeah, I mean, he was. Jonier had to wait just a little bit more to get that pass. CJ Dos Santos. As San Diego back on the ball. LAFC have, dominated possession for the last 10 minutes, forcing a few turnovers here from San Diego's. Right now, Godoy hit it out of play for a throw-in. Jonier to Sonny. Can Sonny hit this one? Sonny's going to pass it to Smolyakov, looking inside, back post. And no one got there. Sonny went for the pass. Smolyakov tried to, get his shot across of goal. Ended up being a cross. And I believe it was Nathan Ordes who got there last minute, but he wasn't going to score. That was a great play. High press right now from LAFC. De La Torre coming out. De La Torre opening it out wide. Hit by Porches. They were asking for a handball. Neither the assistant referee and the official saw it. Verskov. Nice through ball looking for Dreyer. He's inside. He is through. Dreyer cuts it around one. Cuts it around two. Fires it in. A beautiful pass from Verskov. And when LAFC had a chance on the other end, that's how dangerous this San Diego team can be. A quick pass forward. And there's Dreyer. Something that LAFC fans have been asking for LAFC to do. Come out quickly on the counter. San Diego does it here, and they score. Assist and a goal for Andres Dreyer, as he's done all season long with San Diego. It's just a beautiful goal against the run of play, because LAFC had done just enough to keep San Diego off the ball. But it's the long ball. It's the run from Dreyer. It's the cutback. It's the soft defending from Eddie Segura that beats all defenders. So San Diego with the lead. And looking for a 7th straight road win and sweeping the California teams. Would be a famous win here at BMO Stadium. So in the 66th minute, San Diego ahead. Long ball. Ordes is onside. Ordes unable to get there as Dua hits it out, and it's going to be a corner kick. Verskov with the assist. So Dreyer's rating goes up to an 8.6. Goal and assist for him in this match. And here's Sonny in charge to take this corner kick. Now Steve Cherondolo, I can't even say he's to fire him when he's leaving already. Son with the cross into the box, a header from Porches, and now showing there. His shot just wide as he tried to catch CJ Dos Santos on the near post. So a goal kick incoming here for San Diego, and a substitution as El Chucky Lozano will come out. And Pellegrino was picked up on a trade with San Jose, will come into this game. Chucky, another guy that scored in this game. San Diego asked for their big players to show up, and they did today. 2 goals from their big players, Dreyer and Chucky Lozano. From LAFC, Buanga scored. The stars have shown out here in LA. Segura and Dreyer fighting. Jonier back to Segura. Not a great header there from Segura. Just right now a battle right there. And now a yellow card will be shown to Dreyer for maybe kicking Eddie Segura. And I think a free kick for San Diego was given first. So right here, it's a free kick for San Diego because Segura and Dreyer were hitting each other. And because Segura went in first. So there, a yellow card for Dreyer on that kick on Segura. Dreyer is another crash out. He made himself get sent off in the game against Pachuca in League's Cup at the very end of the game when they had pulled closer. I think they were down 3-0, and then they got 2 goals in the final minutes, and then he gets sent off, leaves his team in a bad spot. Here's Dreyer. Not a great cross, cleared out by LAFC. And Son hasn't shined much, and that's because they put him as a 9. I mean, you gotta have Son on the wing. If you want Son to show up and be productive, I think Son has to play on the wing, and I don't think Cherundolo has understood that part, as he keeps putting him as a 9. I mean, I don't like how Cherundolo deals with the situation, but I mean, it's clearly hasn't worked. Didn't work against Chicago. Might have worked a little bit against New England. Didn't see him much in the game against FC Dallas. And in this game, it's been the same. You have to play Son on the wing for him to be productive. So 20 to go. They play short. Buanga, Delgado. What it goes, Palencia. Palencia to Ordaz. Ordaz trying to play back to Palencia. Palencia gets to the byline. Sends the cross looking for Segura. His header to the 32-52. Palencia got in behind and was able to send a nice cross for Segura, who couldn't readjust his body. So 71 minutes, LAFC looking for the equalizer. Trying to avoid the San Diego sweep over all California teams. They ruined the Galaxy special night, their home opener, in front of their fans after they had won MLS Cup. They beat the Galaxy after a season where the Galaxy did not lose a single game at home. Here's the ball out wide. Careful. Here's San Diego again. Here's a cross. Inside. Porches clears. The ball still loose in the 18. And picked up there by Delgado. Valencia. Valencia nearly turns it over. Smolyakov makes a nice move. And here's Smolyakov out wide. It goes to Buanga. Buanga near side. And dances around Dua. Draws the throw-in. Not too long ago, they went to San Jose and beat them 2-1. The El Camino Cup. Segura on the ball. Plays in middle here for Delgado. What it goes. Porches. Palencia. Back to Porches. Still Delgado. Delgado wide to Palencia. Palencia hesitates on the cross. They place it to Delgado. Now Ordaz might have been offside. Flag remains down. Choinière tries to clip the ball for Ordaz, but unable to connect with him. And this ball is out for a goal kick. So no true substitutions from LAFC. I'm not sure if Cherundolo would throw in Frankie Amaya or Raposo in the moment where LAFC has to chase the game. They have to make moves to get those results. What's up to Christian Padilla? You're a good commentator, bro. Thank you so much, dude. Means a lot. I get the replay of the Dryer goal. It's the composure that he had, and he's had it all season long. That's why this was his 16th goal or 15th goal of the season. And here's Sonny getting in behind. Sonny inside, cuts it around one. Sonny couldn't get a shot away. When he cut it around one, he had to take the shot, and the flag goes up. So the whole play was not going to count. Well, we'll take a look and see offside. I'm not sure if Son was off. Buanga was. But that's a game-saving tackle there. A game-saving tackle from Bombino. So Dua on the ball. Oh, Buanga picking this one. Buanga inside. Leaves it for Ordaz. Ordaz, not a great move. He tried to cut it outside when he had a few San Diego players there. And now Chouinier goes down. Is able to get rid of the ball. Now a foul called. Chouinier was tripped on his first touch. Buanga took the ball away from San Diego. Took a heavy touch. Lost the opportunity. Now looking inside for Son, but the cross from Palencia is going straight to CJ Dos Santos. Or maybe for Steve Cherundolo. This is the best they have. This is probably the best they have in players. Godoy, this pass goes straight to Buanga. Let's see if Buanga can lay it off for Sonny. Sonny against Dua. Dua with the beautiful challenge. Now Buanga gets in front of Dua. Clean tackle. Buanga tries to go around Bombino, but Bombino beats him. Dryer. Hey, Segura and Dryer keep going at it. De La Torre. They switch the ball over. Looking for Pilcher. Substitute Pilcher. And Bombino, who switched sides. So Pilcher left back. Moving McVeigh as a center back. Bombino tries to play this one through. Smoliakov nearly tripping De La Torre. Dryer on the ball. I think San Diego preparing some subs. Might be defensive subs because they're getting beat as of late. Dryer and LAFC will do the same. They're getting a man ready. With 14 to go in this matchup, San Diego trying to pull a famous victory here at BMO Stadium against LAFC in one of the toughest atmospheres. And LAFC's homecoming since, what, the end of July? And here's Buanga. Son was offside. It goes back to Buanga inside, but the Sonny was offside. Flag doesn't go up, but it was a clear offside. Bombino, the LAFC, when they get to the final third, they just can't finish. Buanga, his header looking for Sonny. Sonny with space. Sonny fires it off the post. It goes out wide to Palencia. Sonny wants it. He goes back to Markey. Delgado trying to switch it over. Smoliakov, who couldn't get there. Buanga will, though. Oh, Sonny just had the equalizer right there, and it hit the post. Delgado, here's the through ball inside for Buanga, who may be onside. Buanga to the byline. Sends the cross. Back post, no one there. And it's a goal kick. And we'll get the substitutions right now. So we also get a replay on Sonny's shot. Beat CJ Dos Santos. That was the shot. Martin will come in for De La Torre. Godoy out. And Silva will come in. Number 15, Soma. Soma. Our hair is Silva, but it's Soma. And for LAFC, will confirm that move. Frankie Amaya comes in for Eddie Segura, as I'm hearing. Second substitution that LAFC has done in this game. So let's see. CJ Dos Santos. The San Diego team loves playing with fire down in their own box. And they invite the opponents to come high press so they can go with a long pass and catch the defenses sleeping. As they've done all game long today. Their 2 goals, just chip the ball over, long pass behind the defenders. Ball all the way back to CJ Dos Santos under pressure as Sonny overran Dos Santos. Soma on the ball. The ball goes out wide. And here's Soma. Soma and Choinier with a beautiful tackle, and now a foul as Palencia goes down. Referee quickly got over to where Maiton and Delgado went down just to prevent any type of fights. And I think Cherundolo does good at taking Segura out. You don't want another red card on Segura making just a dumb decision. With 10 minutes to go, Tony Castillo, will LAFC win? We need LAFC to win. I don't know, man. Steve Cherundolo ball? I don't think so. This would be LAFC's first loss this season when scoring first. Long ball looking for Sonny. Ordaz got his arm to the ball first. It's Ordaz or Amaya? It was Amaya. LAFC have won or drawn or tied every game that they've scored first. They haven't lost. Today they score first and they're losing. With 9 to go and San Diego on the ball. And they turn it over. Smolyakov, Delgado, Choinier try to go quickly out wide and they turn it over. Simple passes that they've missed all game long. And I'm liking what I see from San Diego's Dreyer. Goes deep. Valencia cuts that pass. Porches on it. Delgado. Half the ball. Get the team desperate. And here's the through ball looking for Buanga. Buanga is through. Buanga. No, Buanga. Bad decision. Today, LAFC's decision-making in front of goal has been horrible. He tried to go around CJ Dos Santos. When CJ Dos Santos was way off his line, chip him. It's a through ball. Buanga had the chance. And today, well, now San Diego nearly turning it over again. They eventually do as LAFC back on it with Choinier. But today, LAFC, they've had the opportunities. They can't argue about anything. Buanga's had them. Son had one. Smolyakov had another one. And they've missed in front of goal. Ball out wide for Sonny, who's playing on the wing right now. Sonny, left wing. Trying to dribble around a few players, unable to do so. Picked up by San Diego and now on Smolyakov. Exactly. Not a good decision there by Denis. I mean, when the pass is that perfect, chip the goalkeeper right there. Instead, he slowed down. That little hesitation ruined the whole thing for Buanga. Buanga with the header. And Sonny is on the ball. Sonny goes inside. Sonny will get to the ball line. Sonny tries to play it backwards. And it's cleared out by San Diego into a corner kick. I want Smolyakov to take a corner kick. Again, San Diego with some nervy moments defending that LAFC have not been able to capitalize. Wow. This game has been intense. And as my friend Julio said, the fans have, they paid a lot of money and they got their money's worth. Sun's corner kick just went straight to the first man. So here's Buanga on the ball. Ordaz sleeping in a pocket of space, showing air. Out towards Buanga. Buanga cutting it inside. Buanga tries to fire straight at CJ Dos Santos. The ball took a bounce before it got to him. I think that they're going to give like about a good 8 or 9 minutes because of David Martinez's injury and McNair's injury. San Diego turning it over again. Delgado swing and miss, but it's able to get a lucky deflection that goes straight to one of his teammates. LAFC attacking. Delgado looking for Buanga. Dua will get to it. Then he doesn't need to foul. And the ball goes out of play. It's a goal kick. And I think we're going to have a substitution. So Duru will come in for Valakari. So Duru goes in for Valakari, who goes out. It's not involved a lot. So with 5 minutes to go plus the stoppage time, we have a goal kick here. And they play short with CJ Dos Santos. Sonny with the pressure. Ball goes out wide. And a long ball. This is going to go back to LAFC as Porches and Choinier fighting for it. And the pass is backwards towards the far right. Smoliakov tries to go forward with a long ball looking for Denis Buanga. Dua will get there first and Buanga fouled him. No need to stretch his arm out. Dua's header was going to go out for a throw-in, so unnecessary foul there from Denis. So 85 minutes and still fighting to get that equalizer. And CJ Dos Santos puts the ball down and he's going long. Tries to keep the danger out. There's that ball up in the air. Goes over everyone. Smoliakov has to clear it. Looking for Sonny. Sonny down. No foul called. Delgado. Choinier. Porches. Palencia. Ordaz was making a run. Palencia tripped down. That's a foul. See if LAFC have enough in the tank. Delveri, if I understood, what is this, Portuguese? I would let you know, but I don't understand. Here's Markey. Smoliakov on the ball. Artem. Markey. Under pressure. Amaya. Out wide it goes. Palencia with his chest controls this ball. Sends this one across. Choinier swing. Oh my goodness. He couldn't get a good touch on it. He hit the top of the ball as LAFC will send Raposo in. Delgado out towards Porches. Valencia back to Porches. Amaya going forward. Frankie. Valencia. Frankie wants it again. Back it goes. Porches. Delgado. 88 minutes. Here's this pass towards Smoliakov. Smoliakov trying to send across with no intention or idea. And it goes to CJ Dos Santos. My guy went for the over on goal. So my guy Yoshi needs LAFC or San Diego to score to get the over. 3.5. Right now he's at 3. Trusting on both teams to get one more goal. Here's this ball looking for Nathan Ordaz. Ordaz with a nice first touch. Has to slow it down. Needs some help. It's got Palencia. Palencia plays a middle ball to Tafarai. Smoliakov going forward. Porches. Valencia. taking long on to make a decision. Amaya on the ball. Porches. Amaya. Now it's Marky. Delgado on it, chipping one up into CJ Dos Santos' space. The middle is crowded, so they haven't been able to find any openings there. So now 89 minutes. Steve Cherundolo chewing his gum. Tafari showing air. Smoliakov with Tafari. Careful here under pressure. Amaya has to get rid of it, and he finds Buanga. And Buanga will switch it over. Valencia on it. Now Porches. As LAFC drive forward, San Diego drops back to defend. A low block, but still high line. Tafari. San Diego has been so good at scoring goals and defending their results. Valencia's pass was blocked, but he is able to get back on the ball. Choinier on it. Choinier. Long ball looking for Denis. Buanga down with his right foot, trying to dance around his defender. Buanga to the byline. Buanga across! And Ordaz couldn't hit it. Buanga back on it, and they hits it out for a goal kick. So we're going to see the substitution as Buanga played this one across, and Ordaz was unable to finish it. I know it's a bullet that he just got. It's got to push it in. So Valencia is coming out, and it was behind of Ordaz. So 9 minutes of stoppage time due to the injuries. And Son Heung-min's debut. San Diego did not carry a single bit, and is ruining this night for LAFC and Son Heung-min. Dos Santos. Maybe Jump for LA Football Club can help. Ball back to Hugo. Loris. Ball up in the air looking for Buanga. Buanga shielding it. Buanga with the header tries to beat his defender, and then no foul. Buanga plays it towards Sonny. Sonny fires straight to Dos Santos, who dove to his left and made the grab. Thought there was going to be a foul called on Denis Buanga, but no foul called. And that pass to Sonny, maybe he could have taken an extra touch to the outside and beat his defenders inside. Regardless, his shot was on target. Here's LAFC with Ordaz playing it backwards when LAFC has to go forward. Sonny just sitting behind the center backs offside, but trying to see if maybe one pass out wide drags a defender down to keep him on. Amaya on it. 92 minutes, 9 of stoppage time. Smoliakov driving forward. Smoliakov towards Sonny. Sonny, out wide it goes to Raposo. Raposo in for Amaya. His cross blocked. Corner kick incoming for LAFC. Give it to Smoliakov. But they're going to give it to they're going to have Son Heung-min take this one instead, with LAFC's 6th corner kick of the game. So let's see if he can deliver assist in his home debut. Ref talking to Amaya. She is right on CJ Dos Santos. I just say get out of the way, because any contact is going to be called for a foul. So now swinging cross from Sonny. Here's the ball in the air. It's headed out again to the first player on the defense. Picked up by LAFC and Raposo. Back to Hugo Lloris. And Lloris goes long. Here's a header from Porches. Another header there from Ordaz. And now San Diego clears it out. Throw-in coming for LAFC. Smolyakov on it. Needs some help. Has no players around him. He goes middle with Marky Delgado on a bouncing ball. He opens it out wide quickly to Raposo. Raposo has Delgado. Delgado tries to switch it over. Able to find Buanga. Can Buanga slip it through for Smolyakov? Smolyakov gets around his first defender. Sends it across. Sonny inside. Fires. Block. Corner kick. Smolyakov able to beat his first defender and find Sonny. And in his shot, they play short. Son out wide. Delgado. Raposo on it. Raposo. Like no one there for LAFC. I mean, they just wasted a corner kick opportunity. Delgado. Picked up here by Smolyakov as the player slipped from San Diego. And Smolyakov goes out wide. The time keeps ticking away for LAFC. Smolyakov. Delgado. And Delgado, long ball looking for Nathan Ordaz down with his chest. And unable to get it though. The fans were asking for a handball. Another header forward. Can Ordaz get there? And he couldn't. Goal kick for San Diego. So CJ Dos Santos will take his sweet time here. San Diego has had the number of all California teams this season. It's a few minutes away from beating LAFC here at BMO Stadium. It's been nearly a minute since this was ruled a goal kick, and CJ Dos Santos now hits it up in the air. Tafari with this header. Looking for Buanga. His touch, not the best one, but Dos Santos hits one in the air. Porches with his header. Buanga is offside. He's not involved in the play. Here's Raposo. Raposo has to be careful. And a foul call here. It's going to be for San Diego. As Raposo was holding on to Maiton for dear life. So San Diego will play short or force everyone forward to just keep it away. So restart. And it's going backwards. It's LAFC. Will try to push. And here's San Diego trying to finish the deal here. And this is going to be a corner kick for San Diego. No San Diego fans celebrating. This is a famous victory here at BMO Stadium as they all came in white. A famous victory for San Diego. Here's Dreyer. Another corner kick for them. LAFC players complaining. They've had their chances today. Today, LAFC has had their multiple chances to score, has failed to do so. Dreyer wants the ball back. Dreyer's inside. Dreyer looking for the third. It's saved by Lloris. And now Smolyakov comes out quickly the other end. And Smolyakov tries to play it towards Buanga. It's hit out of play, and it's a throw-in for San Diego as they hit off Buanga. San Diego was able to manage these final minutes so wisely. In this home debut for Sonny, he hit the post. What could have been an equalizer. Tafari. Tafari, long ball, clipped in the air. Sonny trying to get to the ball. Ordaz does. And Delgado ran without it, and now a through ball. Tafari stayed behind, and Tafari is going to hit this one out. And a foul called by Dreyer. Must be one of the softest one in the game, but they call it, and Lloris wants to play quickly. LAFC has to play quickly. Ball was still moving, so long ball. Buanga down with his arm. It looked like a handball. Now Buanga is going to foul his opponent. And that will pretty much do it in a game which Buanga had his opportunity to tie it. Sonny did. Smolyakov did. I mean, about everyone had opportunities to tie this game, and they just threw it away. And San Diego, a perfect season for them. They sweep all California teams as the game's not over, but we hit the 99th minute. And still taking long. CJ Dos Santos, whenever he kicks this one, the game will land. And San Diego sweeps all California teams. They come to BMO Stadium, a tough atmosphere, and beat them 2-1, as that's the final scoreline. And what else can I say? That maybe one day we can see the news that Steve Cherundolo has passed away and the world will heal. So LAFC loses. Steve Cherundolo with Dolo ball at his finest. And San Diego will win today here. Buanga complaining about that one chance that he missed, but it's nothing you could have done. They've had their opportunities. Sonny as well. Sonny not happy. And welcome to MLS, Sonny, where nearly every single referee is mentally slow. They're mentally ill, but that's just MLS refereeing. So the game ends. San Diego will celebrate. Chucky Lozano right there leading the celebrations with the 600 fans that came down. And that's the ball game today. San Diego wins 2-1.